Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are a lot of mistakes that you can make on a first date. You can talk about politics. It's always a risky thing. You can talk about your ex. You can projectile vomit.
What?
That's a big one. That's a big deal breaker usually on a date.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, who's on the phone today, who wants to do a second date update, had that problem on his date. Oh, no. He ended up throwing up during the date. I don't have all the particulars on that. That's just what his email said. Tim, how you doing?
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. Probably better than you.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my
So
God.
your email said that you threw up on your date. Did you actually throw up on your date or during the date?
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay, well, what happened?
Well, we were actually out at a bar, and having some drinks, had some shots. Probably really shouldn't have had those shots, but
You sound like a nervous guy. Were you like taking shots to like calm your nerves?
no, we were just out drinking.
All right, so
Okay.
you just drank
So
too
you're
much and had to throw up.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I was in the bathroom. I don't even really know if she knew that I had thrown up.
Okay.
Oh,
So why do you think that's an issue? Because your email said you think that's the reason she's not calling you back.
Oh, man. Well, I was just in the bathroom, just sick for a few minutes, and I was just thinking to myself, dude, I got to rally. This girl's like hot. I got to get out there. So I just went out and we started dancing a bit, and I didn't have any gum or anything.
Oh, so
Did you at least like rinse your mouth out with water or something?
I tried, but that's not too effective usually.
yeah, it usually doesn't help.
So
You need some
gross.
gum or something.
Oh, no.
So are you worried that she smelled vomit on you?
Obviously, yeah. But at the time you're kind of feeling a little tipsy, so you're not really all with it, and you kind of feel like, okay, should I not? It's hard to make decisions at that time.
And what was this girl's name?
Kate.
So did she say anything about noticing that you smelled?
Well, she didn't say anything, but we did kiss, so I'm figuring that she did.
You kissed her with puke mouth?
Why?
It just kind of happened.
You should have gave her the cheek or something, and then on your way out, grab some gum.
Yeah, that's just rude.
I didn't want to do it, but she kind of wanted to make out. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
if I were in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. Now, I guess you can tell by how long the kiss lasted. Did she keep kissing you, or did she stop?
Yeah.
Started off longer, but yeah, then it kind of died off.
Oh, man.
No.
So, I mean, she sounds like she was honestly interested in you because, I'm sorry, if someone's so drunk on the date that they're vomiting, I would have been peace out at that moment.
Yeah.
And have you tried to contact her since?
I've tried contacting her a few times. I left a voice message, and I've sent her a few texts.
Okay, have you heard anything from her at all?
No.
And did you say in the text, hey, maybe I drank a little bit too much last night, let's do this again, or?
Well, I still really don't know if she knew that I had thrown up at that point. She was drinking too, so I just puked in the bathroom. I just don't know if she knows that.
All right, but that's the reason why you think she's not calling you back. You think that she kissed you and was like, oh, gross.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It might not even necessarily be puke that she's just like, oh, man, this guy has horrible breath, and I don't ever want to kiss him again.
God.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
The worst part of this is that she's going to realize that she just kissed puke mouth no matter what happens at the end of this second
She already
date.
has it, though.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going to tell her. Just find out if I'm going to get a second date or not.
Yeah, okay. We won't tell her. Unless she doesn't bring it up, and then I'm going to have to tell her.
No.
No, man, that's not cool. Don't say that. Come on.
All right, either way, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Tim is on the phone. He threw up all over his date.
Oh.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that. He did throw up during his date, though. Apparently, he went out with a girl. Her name is Kate. We're about to call her and get a second date update with her. But they went out to the bar. They were taking some shots. He felt like he was getting a little sick, so he ran to the bathroom, threw up, went back out on the dance floor with her. She went in for a kiss. He didn't know what else to do, so he kissed her. And he thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because his breath was terrible after that. He's texted her a few times, tried to call her. He's heard nothing. We're going to give her a call right now and see if that is, in fact, the problem. Tim, you ready to give Kate a call?
Definitely. This chick is so hot. I just hope I didn't mess this up.
Yeah, all right, cool. You don't need to be sick or anything before we make the call, do you? Like you need to go to the bathroom and then come back? You're going to be good?
We'll see.
All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kate, please?
Yes, she?
Hey, Kate, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with someone who listens to our show. His name is Tim, and he emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone to find out why you're not calling him back.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Tim called your show, and now you're calling me on his behalf?
Correct. Because
Can I ask why?
we think Tim is a great guy, and we just don't understand why you don't want to go out with him again after your first date.
You got to be freaking kidding me.
No, I'm not at all,
He's
actually.
a great guy. I'm not really sure. What do you want?
I just want to know why you're not calling him back, that's all. Can you tell us that?
I don't know what you know, but I met him at this club situation. At first, I thought he was a nice guy. He was coming on pretty strong, drinking a lot. Oh, God, it's so disgusting.
Is it really that bad? Listen, Kate, we talked to Tim about your first date. He definitely does not have the same impression that you have. Mm-hmm. He said that you guys are just out dancing, having a good time, and that you even kissed him when you guys were hanging out.
Which I deeply regret. So what really happened, if you want to know, and hopefully this is going to be tuned out to the world here because he's just disgusting. When we were dancing, I don't know how up he was at the time. He seemed to be drinking a lot, and he's a terrible dancer, by the way, but he did something inappropriate.
What did he do?
What did he do?
I don't know if I can even say this on the radio.
If it's too bad, we can always beep it out.
He grabbed my hand and put it on his package, if you will, and he said, "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?"
Are you serious?
That's a move I've never heard of.
I kind of pretended that he didn't say that, and I was kind of like, okay, he's oddly weird. I don't know, what is just happening in the moment. And then he started to repeat it. "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?" And louder on the dance floor. And I was so embarrassed. I didn't even know what to do. People are looking at me, and it's louder than the music.
Oh my gosh.
And obviously that move didn't turn you on.
I'm not even going to answer that.
And just to clarify, the kiss was before this move.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that.
I'm hoping you didn't kiss him after he was doing that to you.
Mixed signals.
So obviously, I was completely disgusted, grossed out, violated, honestly, and you can see why I would never, in my wildest nightmares, even want to talk to him again.
I don't blame
Oh,
you.
that is unfortunate, Kate, because he's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Yeah. Tim, Casanova, you there?
Gross.
I'm telling you, I was drinking a lot. I promise you. I don't remember that.
That does not excuse your disgusting behavior. I cannot believe you dragged me on the radio for this.
Oh, no.
Disgusting.
Hey, I'm sorry. I really don't remember any of that. Is that really what I said to you?
Do you feel what you do to me, girl? Yeah, over and over. I remember that pretty vividly.
Oh, my God. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. That was totally inappropriate.
Have you been the drunk perv guy at the dance floor before, Tim? Be honest.
No.
I bet you've done that so many times. It was rehearsed the way you said it. So gross.
Gross.
I promise. I'm sorry. I've never done that before.
Oh my God, I don't know how you could like come back from that. Like, just even the guy on the dance floor that humps your leg is nasty. The guy who puts his hand on and says that line, Tim.
Well, I know you've been drunk before. Come on.
Hey, Tim, I don't think you're going to get a second date out of this. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm going to ask in a second. But, Kate, I do have to let you know something else about your date.
Oh, no.
I forgot about
Okay?
that.
What?
So he did that to you on the dance floor. That is very disturbing, right? But also, before that happened and you guys kissed, he told us that he was in the bathroom throwing up and then came to the dance floor, and that's when you guys kissed.
Are you kidding me?
I feel so bad for you.
Well, I thought you weren't going to tell me.
Yeah, I changed my mind when I heard about everything else that you had done. I do have to ask you, Kate, would you like to go out with Tim again? We'll pay for a second
No.
date.
No.
All right.
Dude,
No.
Kate's never going to talk to a guy at the club again after this.
Tim, I'm sorry. No second date for you, man.
Well, looks like it's back to the club for me again.
Yeah, you might want to stay out of the clubs. Hey, are both you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to know if you can hear what you do to me. Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
See this on the radio.
If it's too bad, we can always beep it out.
He grabbed my hand and put it on his package, if you will, and he said, "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?"
That's a clip from the second date update that we just aired. Tim wanted to call Kate. Tim thought Kate wasn't calling him back because they were drinking while they were out hanging out. He got sick. He went to the bathroom, got sick, came back on the dance floor, and they made out. He was assuming that maybe his breath was kind of nasty because he had
Still so gross.
vomit breath. But the real reason was because he grabbed her hand, put it on him, and said, "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?" And I guess he did that a few times.
Yeah, I wish he would have just answered, "No, actually, I don't feel anything."
Yeah, actually, there's
Like,
nothing there at all.
Wait, can you maybe a little bit closer? I don't.
Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, "Puke doesn't sound that bad now." After hearing exactly what he did. It's very disturbing.
Yeah, it was.
Very bad.
If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Lindsay is on the phone with us, and today she wants to call a guy named John. They were set up through mutual friends. They went out on a date, had a good time. She thinks the reason that she's not getting a call back is because she spent a good amount of the date talking about her nieces and nephews, like to the point where it may have seemed like she wants to have kids right away, and she thinks she could have scared him off. It's been 3 days since they had their date. He hasn't talked to her at all. And Lindsay, I think you might be jumping the gun. Here's what I think happened.
Okay, well, what do you think happened?
I think that after your date, he wanted to impress you so bad, he booked a flight to Ethiopia and has been adopting a kid ever since. And you just got to wait, a couple weeks for him to clear customs, come back with the kid to impress you, and you have an instant family. Yeah? No?
That would be very impressive if someone did that.
Yeah. Well, he sounds like an impressive guy because you liked him a lot.
And have you heard from your friends? Like, if they've heard anything from him?
No, like nobody seems to know anything. I mean, that's kind of why I called you guys.
Okay.
I'll dial the phone number and get him on the phone and find out if something did go wrong on your date, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to John, please?
This is John.
Hey, John, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you calling?
I'm calling because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners, and they asked if we could get you on the phone.
What?
Yeah, you recently went out on a date with a girl named Lindsay, and Lindsay emailed us and said that she really liked you, but since the date, you haven't answered any of her texts or anything, so she thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling her back.
Wow. I'm sorry. This is weird.
Yeah, it's a segment we do on our show regularly called The Second Date. Basically, the question is, did Lindsay do something wrong on her date with you?
I mean, I shouldn't, really don't want to say it.
I don't want to say it. That's not a good response.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Keep in mind, she's the one that asked us to do this, so she wants to hear it and at least know what you did wrong when you guys went out.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe you.
Believe me about what? That she wanted us to call you?
Well, yeah, I guess I don't know why that would be a thing.
Maybe it'll help a little bit if I just tell you what we know, and then you can confirm or deny whatever, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so she said that you guys were hooked up like through mutual friends. You went out for dinner, and then you went for a walk after. She also said that at one point she was talking a lot about her nieces and nephews and felt like that could have made you feel like she wanted kids right away, and that's why she thinks you're not calling her back. Like, she scared you off.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we're walking and we're clicking, and the conversation's really flowing. It was great. And then after a little while, I turned my head and she was just gone. What? And I didn't know really where she was, but I finally found her, and it was like 30 feet behind me. And I saw her pull this like small camera out of her purse, and she was with a woman and her baby, and all of a sudden she takes a picture of the baby.
What?
And which I'm like, okay.
Wait, slow down. There was like a stranger on the street that she ran into that happened to have a baby, and you saw her taking pictures of a stranger's baby?
I didn't know if that was a stranger or if somebody that she knew. I mean, I was just really confused by what was happening.
Did you get the answer to that? Was it somebody she knew?
No, not at all. I mean, she handed her something, and so she finally came back, and I asked her like what that was about. I'm like, did you know those people, and why are you taking pictures of babies? And she says, oh, well, she writes a baby blog like on the side or something. And she takes pictures of babies, for that blog. And out loud, I was like, oh, cool. But inside, I was like, oh, weird.
So she has a baby blog, but she doesn't even have her own babies.
Like, right. I'm not the only person that thinks that's a little out there.
And baby bloggers, I'm sorry, since I've had a kid, they are the craziest group of people ever.
Well, I don't know about that, but afterward, she willingly just, kind of showed me some baby pictures on her blog that she had taken from, I don't know, maybe other dates she'd been on. I have no idea.
That's interesting. A woman could do that. A guy has a baby blog like that. He's getting 15 years in prison.
Is she a professional photographer or something, and she makes money for photographing kids?
I didn't get that from that because the small camera that she pulled out of her purse was like something that you could pick up at, I don't know, some random store. It wasn't like a professional camera, which made me think, who is this girl?
Oh my God, she's got a throwaway camera.
I'd report her to police if some stranger was taking pictures of my kid on the street. I wouldn't be cool with that at all.
Yeah, and I kind of wasn't. So I was like, all right. It was just random and weird.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. That's kind of strange to just take pictures of strangers' babies to post them on the internet.
I have never seen that in my life, let alone on a date.
Yeah.
Hey, John, I also want to let you know that she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Wait, she's what?
She's listening to this phone call right now.
Why?
So you can ask her about the blog if you want.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not kidding you. I'm on the line.
Oh my God.
First of all, I don't appreciate everybody making fun of this blog. It's a side business. There's nothing creepy about it. Babies are cute. I mean, everyone likes cute things. When I see a cute baby, of course I'm going to take a picture of it because I'm getting more content for my blog. It doesn't seem that weird of a thing.
It is weird.
People have pet blogs. People have craft blogs, all kinds of things. I have a cute baby blog, whatever. It's something I like to do. And, I make money from it. It's very adorable and whatever. And, who doesn't like babies? Oh, my God.
Okay, Lindsay.
I mean, okay. Whatever, John. Whatever. You don't like babies? Like, what the heck?
I didn't even know you were on the phone, okay? I didn't even ask to be a part of it.
Yeah, of course I'm on the phone. I wanted to find out what happened. Seemed like we hit it off. Everything was cool. And then all of a sudden it wasn't. And then you bring out this reason. You could have been like, oh, that's weird. I don't understand your blog. What is that about? But you didn't. You just apparently just got all freaked out.
Don't blame me. I mean, they called me, and I just told them the story, and I just told them what happened. So I don't understand why you're copying attitude with me.
I'm not copying attitude, John.
Wait, why are you yelling at me? I mean, you're the one who wants all the babies, so...
Was it the blog,
Calm down.
John, or was it the fact that you think that she wants to have kids right away? What's the bigger deal for you?
I mean, I really don't understand. It's just a very awkward thing to do, to just stop.
Oh my God, I'm not.
Like, oh,
I'm
hey.
right here. I'm right here. You could just ask me, like, what is it that you do if you're that confused by it? Like, I can just tell you. I mean, I explained it to you before. It's not that weird. Like, there was a baby. The baby was adorable. And, like, I was like, oh, I'll get this content for my blog. It's something I do on the side. Like, everyone has hobbies and things they do. This is, like, a side job for me. So, like, that's what I was doing.
Lindsay, I gotta say, I'm a mother, and if someone stopped me on the street and pulled out a little tiny camera from their purse and started taking pictures of my baby, I would freak out on
but
you.
I gave her my business card. She saw that it was legitimate. Like, it's the real thing. So,
But why, if you know that people freak out about it, why not wait till after the date or when you're not on a date to do it?
Oh my God, why are you not listening to me? I saw a beautiful baby and I took the picture.
That's the best way to describe taking a baby picture ever. I appreciate you, Lindsay, and, that's your blog. It's your side business. But I could see where John's coming from, or maybe you want to, wait and do that on your own time, not during the date necessarily.
I see both sides.
Just stop judging me.
Oh my God, he's the only one on the room. He's on your side.
All right.
He's not on my side. He's ignorant like the rest of you idiots there.
All right. I think you're getting a little defensive, Lindsay.
No, I'm standing up for what I believe in. So if you hate babies, then just go yourself.
Lindsay, I don't necessarily like babies. I don't. I probably would not be a regular reader to your blog. After that, though, I will ask you, John, would you like to go on a second date with Lindsay? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
Oh my God.
I don't want to go on a date with you either. God, if you don't like kids, if you don't like babies, I would never go on a date with a baby hater like you, John.
Okay, once again, I do not hate babies. It's just what happened on the date. It's you. It's not the babies, Lindsay. It's you.
Whatever. Just grow a pair.
Grow a pair. A little baby pair. Lindsay, thank you for doing the second date. I'm sorry it did not go like you wanted it to go.
Yeah, whatever. I bet you're sorry. You don't seem sorry.
But, hey, Lindsay, do you want to give out your blog real quick so people can go read about the babies?
Hey.
Oh, you.
.com or .org? Surefire way to scare off a guy on a first date. Tell him that you want to have his babies ASAP.
Shut up. No one says
Right
that.
there on the first date. And that's what Lindsay did during her first date, and that's why she thinks she's not getting a call back. Right, Lindsay?
Oh, my.
No, I didn't say that. No.
Your email said that that's the reason you think he's not calling you back, though, because it may have seemed like you wanted to have babies, right away.
No, I never really came out and said that, but it was, part of the conversation.
Oh.
And I'm thinking that might be the only thing that he could have, gotten weird about.
How does that even come up? Are you, talking about your biological clock and how you don't have much time left?
Oh, my God. No, not at all. No.
All right, before we get into the baby talk, tell us how you met this guy.
Okay, so I met John through my friends at work. He used to work with them, and now he doesn't anymore, but they still like him. And I don't know, I sort of been recently single, and I don't know, they were like, hey, we know this guy, he's cute, he's a little shy, what do you think? And I was like, sure, why not, great. So we got each other's numbers, and we texted for a day or two. We talked on the phone, and he seemed really nice, and he was really sweet, and then we went to dinner.
Okay, and he seemed equally excited about all this?
Yeah, I mean, he's shy, but I'm not whoa, crazy, so I didn't think it was that, I didn't think that was going to be too much or whatever. I don't know. Dinner went well. talked about, like, a lot about his family, how he's close with his family. The one thing that I loved was that he didn't talk about his ex at all. And the last guy I dated, like, all he did was talk about his ex, and it was the worst.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
bring
kind of annoying.
Did you bring that up at dinner? Like, oh my God, the last guy.
No, I just paid attention to it. I was like, oh, he never brought up an ex-girlfriend. Oh, that is so great.
Nice.
All right, so tell us about the kids thing. Why do you think he's not calling you back because of that? What did you say?
Well, we were talking about our family, and like he was like asking me about trips, and I was like, oh, I just got back from visiting my sister. I hung out with my niece and my nephew, and they're 2 and 3, and they're so adorable. Like, my niece is so cute, you know. She wants to wear a princess dress, and like I wore a princess dress with her, and I talked all about that. And my nephew, like, he really has these little action figure guys, and I played with it. Like, it was just, I don't know. I just had such the best time hanging out with them.
That's cute.
And after a little while, I realized, oh my God, I've been talking about my niece and nephew for like 10 minutes. I was like, oh.
Were you also showing him pictures on your phone?
Actually, I wasn't too bad about that. I only showed him a couple of pictures.
Just a few.
Only a couple.
All right, I can understand that. If I was on a date with you and you just kept talking about your niece and nephew for a really long time, the kind of guy I am, I would have been like, she wants to have a family like right away. It would have definitely scared me a little bit.
I don't know, but I don't know. But then when dinner was over, he said, I don't want this to be over. Do you want to go for a walk?
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, that's great.
So we sort of walked around for a while. Like, we just talked some more, and it was cool. And then he's like, all right, I got to go. And then he walked me to my car, and I said, okay, hey, well, text me. And then he was, like, really polite, like, said goodnight. But I thought, it was still kind of early. I thought we'd hang out more. There was no kiss.
Do you think that he was trying to get a kiss? Because I always think when a guy says, let's go for a walk, that's code for give me a little bit more time so I can work up my courage and maybe I can make this happen.
Wait for a moment.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he is really shy. Like, that's for sure. So I thought, well, maybe he wanted to but didn't know how. And I thought, I was like, oh, my God, I don't want to be aggressive with this guy because I already talked about my niece and my nephew. So I didn't try to kiss him. You know, or I didn't, like, lean up against the car and, like, look at him in a way that, you know, you could.
How did you guys part ways?
He was like, good night. That was kind of it. And he was really polite about it.
All right. Peace. See you later. That was a fun walk. Have a good life. So he hasn't talked to you at all since the date?
It's been 3 days, and I didn't hear from him at all. I texted him, but just one. I didn't go crazy. It was a one text that just like, hey, had a really great time. So nice to meet you. You know, that's pretty much it. And then still haven't heard back and like nothing.
3 days isn't a really long time. Are you sure you still want to do a second date and not give it a, couple more days? I mean,
yeah, like in my book, like if a guy doesn't make plans in the next, 48 hours, then there's something going on.
Okay. Well, play a song, come back, call him, and find out if something is going on. And get your second date right after this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing can put a damper on a first date like getting into legal trouble.
What?
Whoa.
Right? I know for me, personally, I had an experience a while back. I set up this big romantic evening. So I ended up going, I picked the girl up from work, pick her up to some of the street there, and then we go for a drive. And the next thing I know, I'm in handcuffs. And the officer's talking about solicitation or something.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, completely screwed up my date. I didn't even get to finish the date. And of course, I never heard back from the girl. So yeah, getting in legal trouble is always an issue on a first date.
Man, I hate that.
It was terrible. I had such a nice evening planned, too.
You are such a romantic at heart. It's insane.
Well, Kyle, who's on the phone to do a second date update today, got into a little bit of legal trouble on his date.
Whoa.
Maybe not as bad as mine, but still, he had an issue with law enforcement. Kyle, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're not calling us from a jail cell right now, right, Kyle?
No.
Okay.
Okay, good.
What sort of legal trouble did you get on your first date, Kyle?
It's not crazy or anything. It was just a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
But, like in the middle of a date, having a cop stroll up to you and start acting all weird, probably,
I know I wanted to make it sound like Kyle was arrested. He wasn't. He just got a speeding ticket on his date. But he does think that's the reason she's not calling him back. We'll get to the speeding ticket stuff in a second, but how'd you meet this girl?
I was at this birthday party for a friend of mine, and we started talking and kept talking, and it seemed like, there was something cool happening. So
Cool.
And what'd you guys do?
So I went and picked her up, and I wanted to take her to this nice restaurant that I know outside the city because you have some time to talk on the way there, and then you can talk at the restaurant. And
Yeah, that sounds terrible to me. That's the worst thing about dates to me is all the talking. Just so much talking on this.
You just want a quick drive-through, call it good.
Gotta be awesome. But I see where you're coming from there. You want to have some conversation with the girl, I guess. That's a fun thing to do. So you guys clicked and you had a good time. What's her name, by the way?
Sarah.
Sarah? All right. And your email said that you think the speeding ticket is the reason she's not calling you back. Why is that?
Well, it's just like after the speeding ticket, things got really weird because it happened on the drive home.
Yeah.
What's really weird mean?
You got those weird spaces in conversations where everyone's sort of trying to think about what they should be saying.
I hate that.
And your speeding ticket wasn't like you were going 100 miles over the speed limit or something scary, right?
No, it wasn't crazy. I was doing like 80 in a 65.
All right, that's not terrible.
Were you rude to the cop or something? I'm just trying to think of why her attitude.
No. But I just got a speeding ticket, so of course, like, it sort of put me in a bad mood. And when I get in a bad mood, sometimes I just get quiet.
So you were the reason for the awkward silence in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just got a speeding ticket. Are you ever not in a bad mood after you get a ticket?
I get so many speeding tickets, I don't care anymore. I have a lawyer who takes care of them, so I'm good. It doesn't bother me. But I do understand where you're coming from. I guess it could kind of piss you off a little bit. How did everything end with her?
It was just a little awkward. I dropped her off and tried to go in for a kiss, and that sort of didn't really happen.
Did you do like the awkward still in the car reach kiss?
Yeah, it was, one of those weird, can't quite find the right angle, and by the time you think you do, she's already gone. So
I have that happen to me quite a bit. If I'm out on a date, like I'll lean in to kiss her in the car, and she's out by the time I just make out with the air. Hey, I'm still kissing somebody. It wasn't a fail. That's what you should have done. Yeah, so it could have been that you were just awkward after getting your speeding ticket, and she was like, oh, man, this guy.
Sure, but stuff happens, and I just really hope that I didn't screw this up completely.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Kyle is on the phone with us, and today he wants us to call a girl named Sarah. Apparently, they had a great date. Everything was going well. The only thing that he can think about that could be the reason that she's not calling him back is that on the way home after dinner, he got a speeding ticket. And in his words, he got a little grumpy. And he said the ride home after the speeding ticket was very awkward. He ended the night without a kiss or anything. She just got out of the car and hasn't talked to him since. Kyle, I don't even think we need to do the second date update today.
Wait, why?
Because I think I know why she's not calling you back. I think I figured it out.
Really?
I do. Here's my theory, Kyle. I think that she set you up. Here's my theory. She sees Kyle, meets him at a party, woos him into taking her out on a date. And she knew the exact route you were going to take on the freeway to take her home. And she knew that you were going to be going 80 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. She knew that. You know why she knew that? Because the cop that patrols that area is her ex-boyfriend. And her whole goal was to get you to speed through there to get a ticket so he could give you a ticket and be jealous that she was out on a date. Now she's back with her boyfriend. We don't even need to make the phone call. I just figured it out. Don't waste your time on her.
Oh, my God.
That is quite a master plan, Jubal. I don't
Yes.
You sure you still want to do the call?
I'm amazed that you think that I'm worth all that effort. That's great.
And probably the fact that the cop was like a 50-something-year-old man with a big belly.
Don't judge who people date. All right, Kyle, I'm going to make the phone call for you anyway and see why she's not calling you back. But if I'm right, you owe me money. Okay?
You got it.
All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone. Probably hanging out in that cop's bed right now. Just use her.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show. Okay, that pause would lead me to believe you have no clue who we are. We host a morning radio show.
Okay.
And one of our listeners recently emailed us about you and asked us if we could get you on the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is Kyle, and you recently went out on a date with him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, Kyle told us that you're not calling him back, and he hasn't seen you since the date, and he would really like to see you again, but he's wondering why you won't go out with him. He did tell us that he got a speeding ticket on the way home, and he also said that he thought things got really awkward after that between you two.
Yeah, I would say awkward is a understatement.
Was it good up until that point? Was he right on that?
Yeah. I thought Kyle was a really nice guy until then.
Until the speeding ticket.
Yeah, after the ticket, he just got really quiet. And
Let me ask you a question. Was it quiet, like I'm bummed out quiet, or I want to murder somebody quiet? There's a difference.
like, I don't know him that well, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, but if he just got a little quiet, I mean, you guys had 3 hours at this point of good times together? How could it cancel it all out?
Well, I was trying to calm him down, or just get him to ease up a little bit on himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, it's okay, it happens to everyone. And he replied, no, it doesn't f***ing happen.
Whoa. Doesn't happen to me. All right, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, and after that, he tried to blame me. He told me,
what?
It shouldn't have happened to him because I was distracting him.
What? He said that he blamed you for the speeding ticket?
Yeah, and I was like, are you serious? You're really going to blame this on me? But he was acting so weird that I just said, okay.
Whoa. How were you distracting him? I'm curious as to how he would try to blame it on you.
Honestly, I have no idea. I was just in this car with a guy that I only known for a couple hours, and I would just say anything to get out of there.
Yeah.
Like he was that scary mad?
I mean, he was just kind of a d- for blaming me, saying that I was the reason you got the ticket. That made me feel like
Yeah, that's kind of rude. I couldn't imagine being on a date with a girl, I get a speeding ticket, I'm like, it's all your fault. If you wouldn't be talking. See, you women are always just talk. Never shut up. That's how I get speeding tickets.
The worst part was that he asked me to pay for the speeding ticket.
What? How did he even say something like that?
Well, he says, don't you think you should cover some of it?
What did you say?
I just said that's fine because I just wanted to get the hell out of that car at that point.
Yeah, you're like, all right, whatever. I'll pay anything to get out of this date right now. I can't believe he would actually say that it was your fault and then ask you to pay for the speeding ticket. Maybe you misunderstood him. Maybe he was joking with you.
If he was, he's really bad at joking.
I mean, he said he tried to kiss you at the end of the night.
Oh my God, I didn't even know he tried to kiss me.
That's awesome. You were just gone from the car. Sarah, thank you very much for telling us what happened with Kyle. We'll definitely let him know.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, actually, you know what? He already knows because he's actually listening on the other line.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, hey, Sarah.
Oh, my God.
Sarah, you know that's not how it actually happened. That's not how this went down.
Oh, so you didn't blame me for getting a speeding ticket, and you didn't ask me to pay for the ticket?
All I said was that you were very distracting, and I don't know a girl who would not take that as a compliment.
What?
Maybe take it as a compliment until you ask her to pay for the ticket.
Yeah. She was in the car. She was distracting me. I'm surprised that she didn't offer to help pay for it.
Are you kidding me, Kyle? My foot wasn't the one on the pedals, and I was just sitting there talking to you.
If I recall correctly, you were telling me that you just had to get home really quickly. There's a reason that I was speeding.
It's all your fault. Sarah, it's all your fault.
Kyle, I have to ask you something. Are you just trying to get me on this radio show so that you can try to talk me into paying your ticket?
That's a good question.
I was trying to get you to go on another date with me because I thought it was great, but now you're being sort of a bitch about this.
Yeah, I'm the bitch. Kyle, you're such an ignorant ass.
Kyle, I don't get it. You sound...
Sarah, I think you are just a straight-up You're going to take dinner from a guy who's driving you all over the countryside, and then you won't even give him a f***ing kiss at the end of the night.
Because you told her to pay half your speeding ticket.
It's what you do.
It's not what you do.
Hey, at this point...
How can you be a guy that thinks that you're supposed to pay for a woman's dinner and you still want them to pay for a speeding ticket? That makes no sense.
I just out like a couple $100. I mean, come on.
Oh, my
Well, at this
gosh.
point, I would love to ask Sarah if she will go on another date with Kyle. Sarah, are you still on the phone, or do we lose you?
I'm here.
All right.
I'm speechless.
Sarah, would you like to go out with Kyle again or pay for a second date?
No.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Stay speechless. All right? You're better that way.
You're better that way?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Escalated quickly.
Kyle, obviously no second date, and I don't think you're really too upset about that now.
Nope. And you said you'd pay for it, so why don't you pay for half my ticket now?
Yeah, right.
Brooke and Jubal.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We get hundreds of requests for second date updates every single day. So when we're sorting through them, trying to decide who we should call, it takes something kind of special for one to stand out to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this email definitely jumped out because it came from a guy who goes by the name Cheese.
That is a way to get your email answered for sure.
Yeah, and everybody loves cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Love that Cheese. So I was like, we're definitely calling this guy.
Cool.
What's up, Cheese?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh,
Is
my
that
God.
your legal name?
Of course not.
Nah, it's not.
Oh, no? What's your legal name?
I mean, Everett. It's just an old nickname.
Cheese is
All
way
right,
better.
Cheese.
Sorry,
Okay.
but...
Do you want us to call you Everett or Cheese?
No, man. Everybody calls me Cheese.
Oh, my God.
All right, Cheese.
I feel like I would have bought something off of you in college for some reason.
Yeah.
So
You had the good stuff.
Yeah.
tell us about the girl that you want us to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Leia, and well, it's kind of funny because I'm into like converting old vans, and like I belong to a couple Facebook pages about it.
Oh my God, that's so big right now.
It is. I've
It's
seen
like
a lot of it.
Van life forever.
No. You have to put the hashtag in
Well,
front
I
of it.
did,
Okay.
but it's just only in my head.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we were just on this Facebook page, one of those van life pages. I actually forget which one because I'm on a few of them, but like we started DMing a little bit, and you know, we had a lot in common. Like,
Cool.
you know, she doesn't have a van, and like she doesn't do conversions, but like she's into it and she wants to do more stuff like that. And she's like into like more like living off the grid kind of life and stuff. But
So she's probably a big fan of our show. Really big and off the grid communes. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, like, I don't really even listen to you guys all that much. But I was telling my buddy about the situation, and he's like, oh, you should totally call these guys.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
So tell us a little bit more about Leia and what you guys did for your date.
Well, I mean, just because we met through the whole van thing, I decided, I was like, hey, if you want, I'll bring my van over and you can check it out. And, maybe we could just go driving around. And
Normally, that's like a scary sentence.
Right, exactly.
Oh, go check out my van. We'll just drive around or whatever.
Don't tell anybody where we're going.
But she was like, yeah, let's take a ride. And so I kind of it was like nearing sunset. And I was like, oh, it'd be cool to like go over to this like pretty scenic overlook. Okay. And like we stopped and got like some like snacks and crackers and cheese and stuff. And then
cheese, of course.
Yeah. Serving up
trademark.
Big cheese. I mean, I think those are kind of the best dates, though, where they're understated, they're not over the top expensive. It's just you in a romantic setting, stuff in your face with cheese.
And it's something she was really interested in. I mean, like she joined this van life Facebook group because she wants to know more about vans. Now she's getting the up close tour.
Yeah. What was the vibe that you were getting from Leia on the date?
It was pretty chill. I mean, she's super down to earth, and she's not granola, but she's like definitely doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but she's still very pretty, and
I mean, were you saying some of this stuff to her directly? Because
no.
Okay.
But
well, that's good.
I mean, it was just really cool, and then we just hung out and talked and just like showed her, kind of what I'd done with the band because I handled
Was there any chemistry though? I mean, because maybe she wasn't looking at it as a date.
I mean, it could be, but we did end up like kissing at the end of the night.
Okay, we didn't get to that part.
Okay, so it was a date.
She was pleased with the cheese.
That's his tagline.
No, but there was only one like kind of weird thing happened like the whole time, but it wasn't a big deal or anything. But like I had forgotten to put on the parking brake.
Oh no!
So things got a little exciting as we were kind of like rolling towards the cliff.
No!
Oh my God!
The wrong way.
But it was not like a big deal. Like we barely even went. That was the only thing is she was like kind of like
freaked out.
Understandably so. Like
yeah.
Was that before or after the kiss?
Oh, it was before.
It was before. Okay, so she still kissed you afterwards.
Was that planned?
Planned?
Yeah,
Did they try to like push him off the cliff
Well,
on purpose?
He could be like a hero.
You know, he could be the hero, and like when you put a little bit of like fear into a woman's heart, it gets the endorphins going, the adrenaline, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you saved my life. Like, oh, thank you.
Which is why on every date, every guy should put their dates in danger.
I don't think that's how our female brains work, but
no, I mean that's not really how it went down. Because like, trust me, I was a little freaked out myself. Like,
all right. Okay. So, I mean, the only reason I'm asking is because we've had a lot of instances on this show in the past where guys will purposely do something to make themselves look good, but it's good to know that was just an accident.
Yeah, no, that's not how it went down. It's just like, I'm good by myself, I don't need to,
that's right, Cheese.
try to do any underhanded thing.
Yeah, no sleaze from Cheese.
No.
So how did...
Just stop rhyming.
No, it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening.
Do not ease the cheese.
That's right.
Oh, my God. Okay, you guys.
So Cheese, how did the date end?
I just kind of like drove her back to her house, and we're sitting there for a while. We're talking a little bit more, and then, we just shared a kiss, and it wasn't like wasn't a makeout session, but it was like a nice kiss, and then she took off, and like I'm figuring like I'm gonna get to see her again because it went so well, and then like nothing since then.
Nothing.
So I mean, and the only thing I can think about is like I'm like pretty geeky about my van, and like it could be the kind of situation that she's just like that was a little too much for me, or because a lot of people have felt that way before. But like
a lot of people have felt that way before.
Everyone has ever shown my man.
Cheese, at least you're honest, man.
Yeah, at least you know you're a little van nerd.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Leia for you, and we'll try and get you a second date update. All right, Cheese?
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, hold on. All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're on the phone with a guy named Cheese. Well, his real name's Everett.
Yeah.
But all of his friends call him Cheese, and Cheese lives that hashtag van life. Driving an old, refurbished Volkswagen, which he uses to live off the grid. And he recently met a girl named Leia online. They drove to a scenic lookout together, had some cheddar snacks, almost rolled off the cliff.
Yeah.
Because Cheese forgot to put the parking brake on, but it's okay. Nothing bad happened. He even got a kiss out of the whole thing. Yeah. But afterwards, Leia has put the cheese on freeze.
Yeah.
It had to do just one.
Just please.
Okay, please.
I like him.
Stop.
All right. I'll ease up on the cheese.
All right.
So, Cheese, I never asked you this, though. We're about to call Leia. Does she know you as Cheese, or does she know you as Everett?
Yeah, no, she knows me as Cheese. I mean, I don't actually recall if I even told her my real name, but, like, the only thing that, I can really even think about is that I think that she just thinks it might be fun to go on a date with, like, a van life guy, but not necessarily, like, sees a van life guy as somebody who she would go out with in the long term,
See, and that's what I'm thinking too, because I'm just imagining her like coming back to her apartment, talking to her roommate, and being like, "Oh my God, I met this guy on a Facebook page, and his name's Cheese, and he took me out in the van that he lives in." Like that's not gonna probably go over well.
They're like, "Oh my God, he sounds like a cat."
Yeah, I don't know that like any of her girlfriends would be like, "That's the one, nail him down," But you sound like a great guy. You do. You sound like a really great guy.
I mean, I do have an apartment.
Okay.
But I don't like to necessarily live in it all the time. I like to go off and just kind of run around as much as I can.
Cheese doesn't live in the apartment. That's Everett's apartment. Cheese is the one that lives in the van.
Everett's on the lease.
Okay, right. But, okay, let's just get right to this. We're going to call Leia for you and try and get your second date update, all right?
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Leia there?
Yes, who's this?
Hi, Leia. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Do you have a second to talk with us for a little bit?
I'm sorry, what is this about?
So this is about a segment that we do called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email the show and we'll reach out to them for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit weird, but somebody emailed us about you, and he goes by the name Cheese.
Okay.
You remember Cheese, right?
She's like, I've been out with 7 cheeses.
Was it Swiss or Brie?
Yeah. Oh, Marty, I loved him.
We're joking,
Yeah.
Leia. Sorry. We're still joking about the cheese name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are funny.
Okay. So, anyway.
You remember Cheese, though?
Yes.
Okay, you do remember Cheese.
Okay.
So, the whole reason that we're doing this is because Cheese had a great time hanging out with you. And he's a little bit confused about why you've been ignoring him after you went out together.
Okay.
I mean, did you feel like it was a cool date that you guys went on?
Yeah. I mean, the date was good.
I feel like you're being very short with us.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel really weird answering these questions. This is very weird to me.
I understand.
Unexpected interview.
But we're trying to help out a guy who's really confused after having what he thought was a really romantic experience with you. And so we're just hoping to get him a little bit of answers, a little bit of clarity on why you'd be blowing him off.
I mean, I think you can understand, like, the dating world's hard right now. So when you meet somebody that you finally feel like you clicked with and then it doesn't work out, I don't know, you can go to desperate measures like contacting us to try to figure it out.
I mean, I understand that, but it was one date, so.
Right.
Okay.
So is it not going to be another? You didn't have any intention of calling him back?
Nope, definitely not.
All right. Well, I mean, is there a reason why you were turned off by Cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
The date was fine. Like, we had a nice time together. He was funny and was very cool. But the next day after our date, I had some police officers get in touch with me to ask me questions about the van that was parked at this convenience store that we went to.
Oh, wait. You said police called you?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Because they saw you inside the van?
No, I used my credit card at the store. And then they saw me get in the van. So they knew I knew the person.
Wait, is he like
So-
linked to some crime or something?
I have no idea, but the whole thing was very weird. I don't know what's going on.
Whoa.
So I just don't want to be involved.
I don't blame you.
That's
fair.
That's really sketchy.
Yeah, it's really sketchy.
You are much more rational than I am. If the police contacted me about some dude I went on that drove a van around, I would be immediately calling that guy and being like, what the hell, man? What's going on?
Are you a criminal? Tell
Whoa,
me.
but for real.
Be honest, criminal.
I want nothing to do with it. I'm not going to call him. I mean, I told the police like all the information that I had, they can investigate it and,
But you don't even know what they're investigating? What are they investigating?
I think that the van was stolen. I'm not sure. So
Okay. Well,
So not only is he hashtag van life, but he's hashtag stolen van life.
I mean, we definitely want to get to the bottom of this because we spoke to Cheese and he doesn't sound like that type of person.
It's always those, though, Jeffrey.
I know, but I guess...
what does that even mean?
I don't know. You tell me if he sounds like a criminal because he's actually on the other line listening and he heard everything that you said.
God.
Yeah, Leia, hey, it's Cheese. Oh my God, I need to tell you what happened. Like, you do not have the whole story here. That is crazy. Oh
okay,
my God.
Hold on, Cheese. Give her a second. Like, she didn't even know you were there, man.
I know, okay.
Wait, so you set this whole thing up on the phone too? Like, is this like a scam?
No, not at all. It's actually just a giant misunderstanding. Like, I just was wondering why you didn't call me back. So that's why I called the radio. And, like, I wanted you to, just to see. But, like, the whole thing about the van is not what you think at all. Like,
okay, well, yeah, so get to the point, Cheese.
Yeah, dude.
What's going on?
Are you a criminal or not?
Well, here's what happened. So I actually converted this van. This is a van that I converted. I sold it to my buddy, who's also, like, does some of this stuff. He actually helped me out on this van, right? So he was on vacation. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go take the van right now because I don't have one right now. That's working. So anyway.
What? So you did steal the van?
No, I totally just borrowed this van. It was like my van to start with. And here's the thing. He came back early and he totally thought that the van had been stolen. So he like called the police and like he had no idea that I had taken it.
Leia, are you buying any of this? Does this feel right to you?
I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense, but you lied to me about telling me you own this van, saying it's yours, and it wasn't.
But it was mine before, and I mean, it just wasn't mine at the time of the date. And I'm sorry, I didn't say that, but it was like, just a lot to kind of say because, like, my friend helped pay for some of the repairs, and then so he had it. So it's like, we're still buds. We work on some of this stuff together, but I'm working on a new project right now. And like,
all right, Cheese. You're explaining a lot here, Leia. What are you thinking?
Well, that's why. Yeah.
No, Cheese. I got you. I got you. It's a very complicated process where you borrowed your friend's van.
Yeah.
The whole thing is too much. Like, I don't believe anything that you're saying. I mean, this is so much drama. We went on one date, and look at this conversation. It's ridiculous.
Well, hold on,
It is
Leia.
a lot of drama. I mean, like, Cheese, you would understand, like, if the police called you about some person you went out with, like, after only hanging out once, that's a big red flag. But it's like a banner.
All the drama aside, like, did you have a good time with Cheese? Did you connect with him?
It doesn't matter. It's
I think it does.
I barely remember the date as a result of all of this.
I will say in his defense, he's not in jail. So obviously, like, he didn't do anything.
Or they couldn't track him down because she didn't know his real name.
Well, and to be fair, we don't know that he's not in jail. This call could be collect, so...
I mean, he'd steal a van for you. That's really nice of him, actually.
Oh, Alexis is on board now.
I admire that.
She's like, that's romantic.
Well, look, Leia, I mean, I don't want to send you out with a felon, obviously, but maybe you could do some background checks and see if his record comes up clean, and if it does, we'd love to send you out on another date with Cheese, and we'll pay for it.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Okay.
I saw that one.
I was very polite.
I mean, Cheese, did you learn anything out of this whole process?
Yeah, I mean, I would have told her about, like, the whole misunderstanding with the police and everything that happened. It just, like, I didn't even really get a chance, like.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you learned not to take your buddy's van without asking, something like that.
It was my van to begin with, and then, I sold him that one, and I'm working on
Okay. We got it.
Yeah.
Cheese learned nothing. Okay.
Yeah, but just in case, I mean, if this happens again to me, like, is it cool if I, like, write you guys back again and maybe you can help me out again?
Yeah,
Sure.
Of course. Yeah.
We're going off the grid now.
Yeah.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Taylor is on the phone for a second date update today, and if Taylor can't score a date with the dude that she wants to call, I'm pretty sure that I will be scheduling a man date with him.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
You like him already that much?
Sounds like he and I have similar interests. That's all I'm saying, because they met at the salon. I don't know what sort of service he was getting, but I spend a lot of my time in salons and been looking for a bro to do it with me.
Well,
So
I will say your cuticles are top notch.
thank you very much. So Taylor, you've got some competition if you don't get a second date, okay?
Okay.
She sounds scared.
All right, your email says that you met the dude at the salon. Was he working there?
No. He was also getting a pedicure. We both were.
Oh, now I want to meet him even more. Even more.
Were you lucky enough to get a chair next to said man's chair?
Yes, we were sitting right next to each other.
Oh, that's a lot of time to get to know somebody.
How did that happen? Did you guys did he show you something in his Us Weekly that he was checking out? You know? They always have Us Weeklies.
He was just sitting there. I found him attractive, so I initiated a conversation. I just told him, I don't see a lot of guys in here.
Oh, okay.
And he said that he pampers himself, and once a month he gets a pedicure.
Really?
Then he said, maybe that's why I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, so he threw it out there. He wanted you to know immediately that he was single.
Yes. So then we got a little flirty with each other. He said that he liked my feet, and then I told him I like his lips.
What? Wait.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you went for By the way, that's the one place where I think it's okay when you're starting to flirt with someone to just be like, I like your feet. If you're getting a pedicure. In any other situation, it's creepy, for sure.
Yeah.
But you went straight to his lips. That's definitely going to tell him, hey, I'm down to kiss you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was.
Okay, I like
All
your
right.
style. So who asked who out?
He did. He invited me to his house for dinner.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. That same night or?
That same night, that little did I know, I was the main course.
Whoa.
It's got hot.
Now I'm
Yeah.
uncomfortable. I don't know. That went fast.
See,
We moved
suddenly
too fast.
every dude that's out there real men don't get pedicures. Now they're all on the phone frantically trying to book an appointment.
I never understood that anyway. It's just your feet. Why wouldn't you want to have nice feet? Man or
Seriously.
women?
It seems weird to me.
And ladies love nice feet.
Yeah.
And dudes' feet are usually terrible. So even if your feet look halfway okay, they're like, wow, he takes care of himself. So anyway, back to the point. It sounds like you had a really nice date with him.
Yeah.
I definitely did. And the next morning, I said, do you want to go get some brunch? And he said he had a dentist appointment, which I'm not sure I believed.
Okay.
Why
Why
didn't
wouldn't
you
you believe
believe him?
Just the tone of voice, I guess. And yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want brunch. I have a dentist appointment.
Yeah, not that exaggerated, but yeah.
He looked at a toothbrush, and that's the first thing that came to his head.
Yeah.
So how did you leave things then?
Well, we did both agree that we wanted another date, and I've been really busy recently, and I know he probably has too, but I've been trying to make time to see him, and he's not really calling me back. We have exchanged a couple texts. I just don't really feel like he's trying to, go on a second date. He's not putting in the effort that I am.
Weird.
Was there anything that made you feel like this was more than just one wild, crazy night?
I mean, when we were talking and having conversations, it turned out that we had a lot in common. So, I mean, I definitely would like to pursue this and get a little deeper than, a one-night stand.
Right.
I shouldn't say deeper.
Yeah, I know. I was trying so hard not to make a joke. Thank you for addressing it for me. That helped.
You're welcome.
He has been texting you, though.
Yeah, we've exchanged some text back and forth.
This one's strange to me because it's not like a big drunken night that just turned into a hookup.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever ate dinner, but I assume you had some sort of conversation other than just getting in.
Yeah, we ate a little.
Yeah. Take 2 bites and you're like, you know what? Screw this. And then you throw everything off the table. You go, get over here. At least that's what happened on your date in my mind.
Okay.
But any idea why he doesn't want to see you again?
I really don't know. I mean, I don't think there was a problem in the bedroom area. But I hope that he doesn't think that I'm too easy because I just slept with him, on the first night.
And if he does, I'm sorry, he slept with you too. He's just as easy as you are.
I know, but you know how it's
there's different standards for women.
Yeah, but I hate that. It makes me angry.
Oh, why? Because they just assume that then you sleep with everyone the first time you meet them. And guys do that.
Exactly, and lots of dudes are down to sleep with it. Dude, I walk down the street. Every time I pass somebody, I'm like, yeah, probably sleep with them. So dudes are worse, but then they judge you if you do it. So hopefully that's not the case, but we'll find out what it is. We'll play a song, come back, and then call them and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, great.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Taylor is on the phone, and Taylor met the dude she wants to call today while she was getting a pedicure. He was also getting a pedicure next to her, and everybody knows where pedicures lead. The bedroom. They ended up having a one-night stand.
No.
It sounds like they didn't even make it to the bedroom, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a pretty classic story, you know. Girl goes in for a pedicure, meets dude getting a pedicure. Then they go back to his house, have all kinds of crazy fun all night, and then wake up in the morning and he doesn't call her back. Just a classic story.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor, are you ready to call John and see why he won't agree to another date?
I am. I'm starting to get a little, I don't know, I'm not really sure about the whole situation and if I'm actually want to go on another date because I like him or if I'm just kind of like pissed at him at this point.
Well, is this your first one-night stand?
No.
So why do you think this one would be different than the others? I mean,
we were talking a lot, and he's really fun. We had a lot in common. I mean, I think we could have something more than just a one-night stand.
Okay.
Like a two-night stand.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, maybe one night and another night again.
Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is John there?
Who's calling?
John, are you there?
Yeah, this is John.
Hey, John, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Have you heard of that before?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what it is if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after your date, they'll email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we recently got an email about you.
About me?
Yeah, about you, Mr. Soft Toes.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you got great feet, man.
That's so creepy.
You got fabulous feet.
True, though.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just confused. Why are you talking about my feet?
Because they're smooth. And I like that about you. Because my feet are smooth as well. Because I get pedicures too.
Oh.
And the girl that reached out to us, her name is Taylor, and you met her while you're getting a pedicure.
Oh, okay, man. That makes a lot more sense. I was kind of weirded out by you talking about my feet.
Yeah.
I like how it was only kind of, though. I mean, good on you.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
So Taylor reached out to you guys about me?
Yeah, she did. She sent us an email because she's confused. She's been trying to schedule another date with you after you guys went out, but it seems like you don't want to see her again.
I mean, I don't know what she told you guys.
Well, it sounds like you just went back to her place and went right to the fun.
Actually, guys, we went back to my place after the salon.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
But still, you guys had fun.
We did. We did have a nice evening together.
Okay. She was a bit more graphic about it.
Yeah,
Told us
she
everything.
was.
Everything, John.
God, even her laugh was more graphic about it.
She told you guys everything that went on?
Everything, dude. Every single detail.
That's why Jubal wants to get a hold of you.
What is that? I mean, I'm not so comfortable with someone sharing all my intimate stuff on the radio. What did she tell you guys?
She just told us that you guys hooked up, but she says that it seems like you don't want to see her again. Is that true?
Okay. Wow, this is just getting stranger and stranger. After we hooked up, obviously I invited her to stay the evening at my place.
Right.
And she was like, oh, great, I'll go get my bag from the car. And I was like, cool. I don't know why she already pre-planned a bag. That's kind of strange. I mean, we literally just met.
But you know, I didn't question it. I just assumed maybe she had a change of clothes or like it was a gym bag or something.
Right. That's totally something that a lot of people have in their cars.
Right. That's what I thought. So anyway, she comes back into my place with this bag, and it's much larger than I expected. You know, again, I thought it was like a duffel bag or a backpack. You know, she comes in with what almost looks like a rolly suitcase type duffle bag. Like she's getting ready to go on like tour or you know travel the hills of Europe or something. Anyway, she opens this bag and she takes out this mask.
Mask? Like
a mask.
It sounded like you said meth for a second. I was like, whoa.
No.
Mask.
That's what almost have been a more appropriate solution.
Really?
She pulls out this mask, M-A-S-K. And this thing is the scariest friggin' thing I've ever seen.
What is it? Like
it's a sleeping mask, but it looks like a Darth Vader mask. It looks like it's got tubes and it's got like these giant red bulgy eye holes that like will block out light, but like to the outside, you know, it looks like you're like a villain in a Batman movie.
Red eye holes. That does sound like an evil mask.
Right. So she tells me before she puts the mask on, she's like, yeah, sometimes I have problems breathing in my sleep. This helps me. Also, if I don't breathe in the middle of the night, you know, you should call like 911 or something.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, and now all of this is getting thrown on me, you know, literally minutes after we've just finished, you know. And then she puts the mask on, and it's exactly how I could imagine it, like Darth Vader. She's breathing through these tubes, and it's the loudest, most annoying possible sound that could possibly come out of a sleeping mask. So I'm like laying there trying to sleep, and all I hear is
Come on, no, that's not her fault. She obviously
it's not her fault, but I mean, I have a horrid night's sleep. Like I get zero sleep. Not only that, I am freaked out by this mask.
That's scary.
Again, I really, really like Taylor, and we had a great evening together. But that was just that threw me off, man. So I mean, you guys can understand. I just think that it'd be better right now if I don't see her.
You obviously had an amazing chemistry. You got along really well.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's just, I mean, you know, maybe I'm not describing it better. You really need to take a peep at this thing. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she told me, like, you know, I also like to wear it most hours of the day. I mean, that's all I would need.
Let's ask her, John. She's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. I mean, I don't know why I forgot to tell you that, but we should just ask her.
What?
Yeah, Taylor is actually on the line listening and wants to talk to you.
Like, on the phone, or she's just listening on the radio?
On the phone.
It's me.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Wow, Taylor, I am so sorry.
I don't understand why it's a problem because I explained everything to you that night. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's just a machine.
I mean, it was a scary machine that kept me awake all night. I didn't sleep at all.
Well, I'll tell you that you did sleep at some point because you snore extremely loudly. Yeah.
Okay, but Taylor, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what you wanted or expected me to do.
Oh, I am so sorry for you. Was that really difficult? Sleeping next to someone with a machine? What a hard life for a little baby.
I tell you what, it was hard. And, you know, maybe a heads up would have been nice. I mean, am I supposed to be excited, you know, that I'm sleeping next to the crypt keeper?
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that you were going to be handling it this way. But since we're going that route, I wasn't going to tell you this, but your breath is horrifying. I mean, you have the most horrible morning breath. And you know what? While I'm on the subject, when was the last time you washed your sheets? Like, what decade was that?
Oh, Taylor, why would you even want to call a guy back that has dirty sheets? I'm sorry. That is, like, red flag to me.
That's like ruling out 90% of dudes.
Seriously.
Well, you know what? Maybe we should, okay?
And by the way, John, it's a sleep apnea machine. I have to use it in order to breathe.
It's just more that I wish we had talked about it before you just kind of like whipped it out. You know what I mean?
Don't know how many times people have said that in a second date update.
So when I was supposed to then say, oh, and by the way, I have a huge mask that I wear at night.
I think I would have appreciated that, honestly.
Really?
No, you
Why?
wouldn't
Because you
have.
would have sent me home?
I don't know. You don't know I would have sent you home. I would have probably been able to mentally prepare myself before you pulled out the Son of Krypton's mask from your black duffel bag.
It feels like you're bullying her over a medical device, is what it feels like.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say anything bad, but Darth Vader over there, John, doesn't really sit like you're not trying to say anything bad, you know?
Yes, thank you.
Right.
Okay, I understand how that sounded or how it came off, and I mean, honestly, Taylor, you know, we don't know each other very well, but I'm just not that type of guy that's going to try and bash other people, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said those things.
John, would you like to go out with Taylor one more time on a second date? We'll pay for it.
No. Listen, no, I am not interested in that.
Yeah, but we haven't heard from John yet. John, would you like to go out on a second date with Taylor? We'll pay for it.
Well, you know, after hearing what she...
No, John, I don't want to go on another date with you. You're a sleep shamer.
Sleep shamer.
A sleep shamer? What are you even talking about right now?
You shamed me for the way that I sleep.
It's not the way that you sleep. It's just the apparel that you wear while you sleep.
Yeah, I wasn't shaming how you sleep. You sleep on your back, and that's fine. But the other stuff, that's what I'm shaming you for.
It is to keep me alive at night.
It just bugged me, and I'm sorry.
All right. Well, Taylor, I'm sorry. No second date, but it sounds like that's fine with you.
Totally fine.
And John, I'm sorry that you were scarred by Taylor's sleep apnea mask.
Oh, get a grip.
Taylor, all I'm saying is that the next guy that you take home, just give them a heads up about the mask that you're going to pull out of your duffel bag at some point in their lives.
Okay, well, next time you bring someone home, you should probably warn them about the biohazard that is your sheet.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Now, I haven't actually talked to the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today yet.
Okay.
But I'm assuming based on her email that she's either 13 years old or 85 years old.
What?
Because of what she chose to do as a first date. She had her first date come meet her to walk the mall.
Yeah, mall walker.
So I'm like, either you're like a really old person walking the mall early in the morning to get your exercise, or you're a 14-year-old who wants to run around the mall and go to Hot Topic. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. Tracy is on the phone. Tracy, how are you?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, good.
What? She sounds like she's maybe in her 20s.
How old are you, Tracy?
I'm 26.
26.
Okay.
Interesting date idea.
I love your guys' show so much.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Why choose to walk the mall with your date?
I actually thought it was a good idea because I'm kind of new to internet dating, and I thought he would be crazy. So I just figured there'd be a lot of people there.
Yeah, public place, safe exercising.
Like a picnic in the park may be a good idea, or going down to the Seattle Center and checking out the Space Needle.
Yeah, your email said walk the mall. Do you mean like you showed up in like exercise clothes and we're actually power walking through the mall, or you're just going shopping together? What does that mean, Tracy?
I just mean like, you know, get a coffee, like walk around, like people watch. I felt like there'd be a lot to talk about, you know, like, oh, look at that outfit, or like, look at that person, you know.
Oh, so you're like talking crap about people on your first date.
That's kind of fun, actually. Walk around and judge people. I think that's pretty cool.
Sounds good to Jubal.
Awesome.
What's the guy's name that you want to call today?
Clay.
Okay.
He's like really attractive. Like, seriously, so good looking.
You're like, let's head on over to Victoria's Secret right away.
He was just like really like hot, like as hot as his picture, maybe even hotter. I mean, just like awesome.
Tracy,
he didn't seem like a psycho.
Was he nice? I mean, how was the conversation during your mall walking?
He was so nice. Like, we actually had a really good time. And he even made fun of me a little bit for walking the mall, and that was good because I feel like it was an icebreaker. We really were having a great time, and in fact, we had so much fun that I thought, okay, you're totally not a psycho. Like, we should have lunch.
You like headed over to the food court and
Sparrow.
made it happen for yourself.
Yeah.
It wasn't just food court. We went to like an actual restaurant, but it was really nice. And we each had a couple of mixed drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I obviously like was super into him. So I decided like, I'm not going to play games. Like I wanted him to know that I'm super into him. So I definitely flirted and all of that. I decided not to
pretend like I didn't like him or something like that.
What did you do? Because it sounds like you just basically threw yourself on him and were like, I like you. I want to let you know. I'm going to hump your leg right now.
So I just, was touching his arm and, all that silly, dumb stuff, playing with my hair. And,
Did you?
Cleaning it.
Okay.
Your email says that you did something that you regret. What did you do?
Yeah, well, I was pretty buzzed from the drink, and we somehow ended up back in the mall. And I took him into the Gap. I was like, come to the Gap with me. And he was like, sure. And so then I picked up this dress, and I said, I want you to come and help me, try it on. I want you to tell me if it looks good or not on me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you invite him in the dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Come on.
He was like, this is the best date ever.
Well, it was a good date, but then I was worried that he was maybe getting a little bored. And so I kind of wanted to show him that I can be fun and spontaneous. So I started making out with him.
Nice.
Like in the changing room?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Having worked in retail, this happens a lot.
It does,
I bet
doesn't
it does.
Yeah.
But
Catch
usually
a lot of
with
people.
14-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do it by myself whenever I'm trying on something. I have fun in there. But I figure it's private and it's my time to get ready and do things.
And it's not awkward when you only see one pair of legs underneath the door.
And all kinds of moaning. Okay, so you made out with him in the changing room, and then I'm assuming he thought that was going to lead to more.
Well, I kind of wanted to do something for him. So I did.
What?
What do you mean?
Gosh, please say buy him a shirt.
Yeah, I think we know. Man, again.
Tracy.
I started off ripping on your date about walking around the mall. Now I wish I could go on a mall date. A mall date sounds amazing.
Tracy.
Okay, so I'm assuming that he was probably very thankful after all that went down.
In a changing room?
Yeah, well, after that, he told me that he had to pick his brother up from the airport.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Like right after, too.
Yeah, because I was planned for dates.
Okay.
His plane's 5 hours early.
Did you guys walk out of the mall together? Did he leave you in the Gap after all that, or?
No, we walked out together, and he said he would call me the next day. He was like, I had a good time, and
Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry I have to go, but I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything back from him. How many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
He didn't call the next day, so that night I just texted him, a cute little text, that was fun yesterday, right? Smiley face. But he didn't respond to that, so I've texted him 2 other times.
Okay. Look, to be honest, if I went out with you and that happened on a date, I'm calling you back.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Jose, you calling her back?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I think every guy on the text board at 78592 would agree. You're getting a call back. So what do you think happened?
Well, I honestly, I don't usually do something like that.
That's what every girl says.
But I really haven't. And the thing is I actually do like him is the thing. Because I think he does seem like a good guy. And I kind of think that he might have been weirded out that I did that. And I kind of don't blame him.
Or maybe it just wasn't good for him. Sometimes you go in the dressing room, things don't fit or work out.
I feel like it was, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Trust me. Even if it's bad, it's good. So, all right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's just start off by recapping Tracy's date. Tracy, of course, is on the phone, and we're about to do a second date update for her. But let's recap her date real quick. She met a guy at the mall. They went out and had some food after walking around for a little bit, got a little bit drunk, then went back into the mall, ended up in the Gap in a dressing room where she did some stuff to him.
Whoa.
And she's not getting a call back.
Yeah.
Tracy, the only reason that I can think a guy wouldn't call you back after a date like that is he's probably dead. So are you going to be upset when we call and we find that out? Because that's the only reason I could think that a dude would not call you back after what you so graciously did to him in the dressing room at the Gap. Seriously. It was very nice of you.
The thing is, I actually am kind of worried about him. Because I do think it's weird that he didn't call back. I mean, why couldn't he just text back and say, I'm not interested or something?
I mean, you haven't heard anything from him at all.
No. And I do feel like, if it was reversed, I would just be like,
I don't know. I would say something. I wouldn't just not say something.
Okay.
We're about to call him up, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. Now, Tracy, if he doesn't answer or if he doesn't want to see you again, don't worry. Every guy in our listening area right now definitely wants to meet you at the mall. So you've got a lot of options out there, okay?
Including me.
Oh, God.
All right, Tracy, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Clay there?
This is Clay.
Clay, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning radio show. Have you heard of us before? I'm going to take that as a yes. It sounds like you haven't, but we're calling you this morning because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and she liked you so much that she actually emailed our show and asked us to give you a call to find out why you're not calling her back.
What?
Her name is Tracy, and I guarantee you, man, you remember this date. I guarantee it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's such a sleazy laugh.
You remember hanging out with Tracy?
Gosh.
Yeah, the chick at the mall.
Yeah. That'd be the Tracy we're talking about. Well, Tracy is a listener to our show. Apparently, after that little encounter that you guys had, she's hit you up a couple times and asked to hang out, and you haven't responded. So Tracy wanted us to ask you if she did something wrong or if you're not interested because she liked you and would love to see you again. She obviously liked you. I mean, you know that.
I don't know. She was cool. I'll definitely text her again. It just hasn't been the right time, you know.
Hasn't been the right time,
There's
but come on.
There's
Look,
always a good time if you like her.
I mean, she was cool. She's not really a dateable chick. She's a chick I would definitely hang out with.
Okay.
I see what's going on.
And by a girl you'd hang out with, Clay, do you mean a girl that you would do stuff with?
Yeah, she's doable, but not really dateable.
She's
you know.
She's not dateable. All right.
She's a booty call. Okay.
And why?
Did she tell you what happened?
She did.
Yeah.
She told
what
us.
happened on our date.
She told us all about the date.
She told you about the dressing room.
Yep. She told us about the dressing room with the gap.
Nice job, bro.
Yeah. You're getting high fives from every dude that listens to our show.
He didn't do anything. He just sat there. Come on.
It doesn't happen that often, Brooke. It's like if you were to see a unicorn or somebody, you have a friend that actually encountered a unicorn, you're going to shake his hand and say, that's awesome.
God, ladies.
So you just feel like she's the kind of girl that you're just going to hook up with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll text her again. I'll text her on a Saturday night when I'm wasted. The right time to hang out with her.
All right.
Do you feel guilty at all for leading her on, Clay?
Not really. Just tell her I'll call her. I mean, she wants me to call her, I'll call her. But
Yeah, I don't think you were leading her on. You were planning on calling her, just not maybe at the time she wanted you to call her. Maybe at 2 o'clock after the bars close and you don't have any other options. That's when you were thinking of calling her, but you didn't lie.
She was super aggressive, man. It wasn't me. She was all over me. If that's what she wants from me, then I'll give it to her when the time's right.
I have to say something because I'm not a booty call.
Clay, that's Tracy. She's actually been on the other line listening this whole time.
Yeah, maybe you could have mentioned that, huh?
Yeah. Sorry about that, but I forgot, just like how you forgot to call her back, I forgot to mention that she was on the other line.
I don't even understand why you couldn't just text back and say something. Because, I mean, I think that would
I was going to totally text you back. I've been busy. I told you my brother was in town. I've been having to do family stuff. I was going to text you. I've just been busy.
Yeah, at in the middle of the night as a booty call.
I don't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I didn't know
I
you
wouldn't
were
have
on
said
the
it if you
phone.
were if I knew you were on the other line. Clay, if that's how you feel, just be straight with her. Be 100%.
No, you guys set me up. I was just trying to play along and be cool on the radio. You guys put words in my mouth or whatever.
You're clearly an ass.
I'm really not an ass. I really do like you, and I really was going to call you. You can't
You
make
really
this,
like me? You just said that I was a booty call and that I was doable, but not dateable.
I didn't say you were a booty call. They said you were a booty call. I just was going along with what they wanted. I was just trying to show up on the radio. I didn't mean that.
Clay, you did say she was doable and not dateable.
Yeah.
Well, from that one experience, I don't know, but I was going to date her again.
Clay.
You mean you were going to do her again is what you mean.
What is your problem, dude?
I just feel really degraded, I mean, I understand that you, might think some things because I did that, but I just feel like you could have just said that to me.
Well, this is a weird situation. I mean, obviously, I didn't mean anything I just said. Like, you shouldn't, like, take that for what it is. I was just trying to be cool on the radio. Like, I want to date you, and I do like you.
God, you're such a liar.
So now you want to go out on a date? Like, you want to go out on a date all of a sudden?
Yeah, I want to go on a date. I always wanted to go on a date. I told you I was going to call you.
Then why didn't
like I said, my brother was in
question.
town. Like,
why didn't you just text me back and say I was busy? Why did you ignore the text?
I don't even remember getting the text, to be honest with you.
What? Tracy, do not believe any of this. Are you really honestly falling for this right now?
Tracy, you know how it works. Sometimes you meet someone and you go on a date. You don't want to call him back. You don't want to seem too eager. So maybe that's what Clay was doing. He didn't want to seem like he was like all sprung and trying to get at you right away. Like he wanted to give it a couple days.
Yeah, until
right,
Saturday
Clay?
night until he was
Is that what you're doing, Clay?
Oh my
No,
god.
I knew I had to get back to her. I just hadn't got around to it.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what's going on. I know he's like kind of maybe a jerk, but I do want to hear him out.
You mean
that's all I want.
Okay, then. How about we send you guys out on a second date?
Oh, God.
We will pay for it.
A thing to you guys, like, I know it seems weird, but I do kind of want to go out with him again.
He must be hot.
He is really hot.
You guys could go for another mall trip. You might be banned from the Gap, but, American Eagle's always available.
We're definitely not going anywhere near a mall.
I'm not going near a mall.
This is a horrible decision, Tracy.
There are other places with bathrooms and things like that, too. You're fine.
Oh, gross.
There you go, Tracy. You got your second date.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Don't miss the magic of these good old days.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's been a long time since we've gotten an email for a second date update like the one we got today.
Okay. Why?
It's one of those dates that is just ridiculous.
Oh, gosh.
His name is Trevor. He's on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Jessie. And Trevor, I read your email. What is wrong with you?
What? What do you mean what's wrong with me?
What are you doing?
What did he do? What did you do, Trevor?
Everything.
What's wrong?
Wait.
You did everything. What could you possibly do on a second date now that you've done what you've done, Trevor?
Oh.
What? I mean, that first date was perfect. That's what I do.
Oh, my gosh, Trevor.
Man, you got to hear what Trevor's date included. Go ahead, Trevor.
I'm excited.
I'll just give you the floor and let you tell everybody what you've gotten yourself into.
Okay. So I met this girl sort of randomly in the park, and I sort of walked up to her. She was reading a book that I recognized, and I introduced myself, and then I asked her if she wanted to go out. So I gave her this address to meet me, and we met in the countryside, and it was a hot air balloon.
Wait, what?
Whoa! Okay,
Wait,
so-
did she know? Wait, did she know that that's what you were doing, or was she just randomly showing up at this address?
Well, she didn't know. Like, it was a surprise,
Oh, what if she's scared of heights?
Yeah, and what she's driving out into like the country by just to an address to meet you? That's bold.
I mean, she knew it was safe. Nothing was going to happen.
Oh my God! What was her reaction when she pulled up and saw a hot air balloon?
I mean, she sort of gasped and said, "Are we really doing this?" Or,
And wait, was it just a hot air balloon for just you two, or were you guys on a group thing like they do?
no, it was just us. It was just us.
Oh, you rented the whole thing.
Trevor.
It was like a whole trip over the countryside, and you could see everything.
What are you like taking your date ideas from The Bachelor?
Let's see,
or
that's what I'm
something?
saying. Like, that gets already too much, but there's more.
What else did you do, Trevor?
When we landed, I had rented out this castle.
Excuse me, what?
Where were you guys? London?
I was picturing the south of France, personally.
There are castles in America. You just, if you have the means to rent a castle, then you go to a castle.
You just got to air balloon to them. That's it.
Yeah, I guess that's just how you have to do it.
What did you rent the castle out for?
So here's where it got really good, right? We go into the castle, and I had hired a chef. And so he cooked us this meal. It was a big, like, 5-course meal. It was really romantic, right? There were candles and everything. It was a big long table, and there was music.
There was a talking candlestick. Beauty and the Beast.
It was really nice. And there was a violin player.
What?
And,
my God, it's like a wedding,
What do you do for a living, Trevor? My God.
money.
Okay, so anyway, so we ate the
No,
meal.
Trevor, I want to know what you have to tell us.
Yeah.
You just pause like that. This date is ridiculous. What do you do for a living?
I mean, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about
Are
the
you
date, right?
hiring? Are you hiring? That's all I'm asking.
I don't know. Can you drive a hot air balloon? I might think about hiring you then.
Dude, I'm down. It sounds like you probably pay me more than I get paid here, so I'm good.
But slow down. You're like having this 12-course dinner inside a castle with a violin player and an orchestra.
Well, technically there were 2 violin players. Well, one was a cello player. But...
Okay.
Oh.
Well, details. Hey, was she freaked out by this, or was she into it?
No, she seemed really into it. I mean, like, what kind of girl wouldn't be into that? I was going to sweep her off her feet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have done that with just the hot air balloon ride.
Yeah, I'm with you on that
Let
one,
alone
Jubal.
the castle and the chef and the however many course meal and people playing stringed instruments.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't meet a lot of girls who seem like they're amazing. They could be the right girl for me, you know what I mean? And so Jessie, she was that, right? So I got to sweep her off her feet. She was it, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you liked her that much after just seeing her reading a book in the park.
When you know, you know.
Okay, wait, hold
Damn,
on.
she could
Whoa.
read.
Whoa. So, Trevor, what was the connection between you two? Because we've heard a lot of details about what you did on your date, but not a lot about, like, what it was like.
Well, I told you already. There was, like, the 5-course meal and the violin players, and that's what was going on.
No!
Trevor.
It's
Like,
chemistry.
was there butterflies? Did you guys flirt?
Did you rent butterflies?
Yeah.
To have flown in.
Basically, yeah.
Well, I didn't think of that exactly. But, like, everything else, you know what I mean? There was, like, fancy silverware, you know what I mean?
Trevor!
We get it, bro.
No. Did you guys have any deeper connection?
Yeah, I mean, the conversation was great, but the views from the castle were great, too, and from the hot air balloon.
Okay.
Castle. She was loving it. I mean, we didn't talk about personal stuff all that much because there was so much going on around us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna talk about personal stuff when you got a cellist in your ear?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right?
And so if the date was so amazing, you did all this work, spent probably a lot of money, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I invited her up to go up, to the top of one of the turrets.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could see, it was in the middle of the day, so you could see everything. And she said no. And I thought maybe, you know what I mean? I wasn't going to make a move on her or anything. I just wanted her to see the view. But maybe she thought that was kind of creepy. I don't know.
Did you guys kiss?
No, we didn't kiss because, I'm a gentleman.
Of course.
I don't want to take things too fast.
Yeah, obviously
Right.
not.
Yeah, no.
Yo, that wasn't too fast at all, Trevor.
Totally.
Yeah,
I think we
we'll
need
take
to
it
have
nice and slow. We'll
Yeah.
start with a hot air balloon ride to a private castle with a 5-course meal and a band playing.
Oh, Trevor.
So no kiss, and have you heard anything from her since your elaborate date?
No, I haven't heard a word. And I called her a few times. I haven't heard back at all.
It may have been too much,
Like, too much? Like, what do you mean too much?
Like too much, too soon. You do this huge display.
I think Jose's right. I think you may have read what women want a little wrong. Like, yes, women want that. That sounds magical. But what they want more than anything is to get to know a really nice person who makes them feel special just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I think if you saw the castle, you might feel differently.
Well, Trevor, that may be what women want. I know what I want. And if it doesn't work out for you, you could take me on these kind of trips. It'd be cool.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah,
Sweet.
okay.
Perfect. Okay, bro date. We'll take a bro hot air balloon ride. Anyway, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't even feel like I should start the second part of today's second date update by being like, and we're back with the second part of the second date update. I think I should probably just say, welcome back to The Bachelor.
Right?
Because that's exactly what the date was like that Trevor, who's on the phone for a second date update, took Jessie on. She was whisked away on a hot air balloon ride. They flew over a forest to a castle in the hills that he had rented out. There was a chef that cooked them a 5-course meal.
This is insane.
He even had a violinist and a cellist. Celloist. Somebody was having a celloism in there. And they had an amazing afternoon, and at the end of the night, she got in her car and drove off and has never talked to him again. So it was a romantic evening. He definitely put a lot of work into it.
He's not getting a rose.
And he did not get a rose. That's right. So, Trevor, are you ready to give Jessie a call and find out why, even with everything that you did on your first date, she's not calling you back?
Yeah, let's do it. I want to know why.
I don't think you should be shocked if she says that she didn't get to know you at all, because it sounds like maybe you got lost in the date yourself, sir.
Well, I would think I definitely impressed her, you know what I mean?
And that's why we hope to get you a second date so that she can get to know you when you're whisked away to beautiful Ibiza on your own private jet. Except you'll pay for it. We don't have that budget.
Oh my God! But can't do that. And by your third date, you guys are gonna have to go to like Mars or something at the rate this is going.
Oh, I've got it all planned out.
Okay.
Trevor, well, I'm going to call her right now and see if we can just get you one more date, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate that. This girl, she's the one, you know what I mean?
Okay. Whoa. Well, we'll find out if she is, in fact, the one in the next episode of The Bachelor.
Okay, you can't stop, can you?
I can't stop it.
No,
I got the Bachelor music and I can't put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm going to call her right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jesse?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Jesse, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Are you familiar at all?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
What station are you on?
That's not even important. What's important is that we
Why
got.
are you calling me?
We got an email about you from one of our listeners, and that's why I'm calling.
Can you tell me why?
I sure can. Thank you for asking. It's a guy named Trevor.
And you and Trevor went out on a date recently.
Very low-key kind of thing.
Yeah,
Where you
right.
took a hot air balloon to a castle and had a private dinner. I don't know if you remember that because that's kind of a forgetful thing.
Well, maybe you have to specify which one, right?
Yeah, which castle?
Yeah, which castle?
No, I remember Trevor. Yeah.
Okay, well, Trevor emailed us and is wondering why you're not calling him back.
I mean, I just didn't think it was a good idea for us to go out again.
What did you think of that date?
I mean, it was crazy. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, for sure.
Yeah.
Good crazy? Was it good crazy?
It was okay. Yeah, it wouldn't have.
Wow.
It wasn't a problem for me.
I wouldn't expect a review of a date that involved a hot air balloon ride to a castle and a private 5-course meal okay.
Well, it's kind of weird, you know. Like you said, it doesn't happen every time, so it's unusual.
Well, what did you think of Trevor?
Same as the date, unusual.
Okay.
Okay. So, date was unusual. He was unusual.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, but he stood out.
Right, he could be unique.
Yes, unique.
You don't even want to.
He told you about the date?
He told us about it. Yeah, we talked to him about it, and he told us, everything he did for you. He said that he had a great time, and he's really surprised why you don't want to see him again.
I mean, did he tell you about the suit of armor?
The what?
The suit of armor.
No, he left that detail out.
Yeah, while we were eating dinner, he asked me if I wanted to see something cool. So I said yeah, and he left and came back in a full suit of armor.
What?
Like, flanking around.
Dude, that's amazing.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm excited about that. Like that, I'm super excited about that. But I have a feeling you weren't as excited as I am.
Why? Why would he do that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he said it was one of his dreams, to be a knight.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
What was your reaction?
Well, I thought it was kind of cool, but then he sat down. He tried to sit down back to his meal, but he just looked so uncomfortable.
He was actually sitting there. I thought maybe he was like, you want to see something cool? And then he got in the suit of armor and was like prancing around and then got out of it. He sat down at the table in a suit of armor.
Oh my God. I just imagine you sitting next to this guy in a suit of armor. It's like squeaking every time he tries to lift his fork to his mouth.
And the mask kept sliding down over his face, so he had to push it up to get the food in his mouth.
Oh man. Not a very noble night that you got to have dinner with that evening.
At least it was some entertainment for the date,
Is that what did him in then? The night? Dressing up like a knight?
I mean, I could get past that. It was funny. It was a silly thing. But we had a conversation about how amazing this date was and how he can afford to do all this stuff. And he told me that he recently inherited a bunch of money.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay, so he's rich.
Well, that's what I thought at first. But then he told me that his inheritance was $15,000.
What?
He sounds like a millionaire.
Wait, hold up. Did he just spend his whole inheritance on the first date with you?
That's what I'm worried about.
So wait, so he's acting like he's balling out of control, but he got a $15,000 inheritance.
Yeah. And he basically said that he just wanted to live it up for now and, like, do all this crazy stuff he dreamed about and didn't really care about saving anything for the future.
Grandma leaves you 15 grand. You're like, I've always wanted to be a knight. Time to make it happen.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell him that? I mean, when he's calling you.
I mean, it's none of my business what he does with his money, how he spends his inheritance, but I just don't want to be with someone who would spend it that way, really.
So you don't see a guy who's willing to spend his $15,000 inheritance just so he can dress up in a suit of armor as like a long-term commitment type person?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let him know then. Actually, you know what? You can let him know because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Sir Trevor, does thou still occupy the phone line?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, Trevor.
I mean, I wanted to pull out all the stops, Jesse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't meet girls like you very often.
Oh. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really appreciate that, but it seems like such a waste.
No, but it wasn't a waste, Jesse, because every single thing I did at the castle with the hot air balloon, it was all for you. My maiden.
What? I really appreciate that so much, but I just felt so bad that you spent all of that on me. It doesn't make any sense. We don't really know each other that well.
But I want to get to know you, you know what I mean? And you deserved it. All of it.
Whoa.
I don't know what to say.
You can say we'll go on a second date.
Slow down, Tiger.
Say that, Jesse, if you want.
I know you like me, and it's really sweet, but I can't wrap my head around spending that kind of money on that date. It seems crazy to me.
Are you trying to, was it too much? Is that?
Oh my God, how are you just now getting that, Trevor? It's all too much.
But you loved it. I thought you loved it, and I have the money to pay for it, so it's fine.
I mean, you do right now, but you can't just spend your money like it's nothing. It just goes against my own values, and I feel like it says something about you.
That I'm romantic?
I don't.
Yes, I think that's what she was going with.
Maybe a little
Trevor.
too romantic,
Yeah.
Trevor, like out of your price range romantic, you know?
If we just had a normal date, go out to dinner, I would definitely be on board for a second date. But that whole situation was just so crazy, and I don't know if I can, get over that.
What about a normal dinner then? We can go out for a normal dinner for our second date because, I mean, I can't really afford much else right now anyway.
You spent all the money. All right, well, thanks for setting that up, Trevor. Jesse, would you like to go out with Trevor one more time for another date? We will pay for it.
He just doesn't seem that responsible. For the future, I want to be with someone who can handle whatever money they have responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
And Trevor, I don't think that's you.
Okay, but listen, I have something to tell you. That inheritance that I got, right, that was only from one relative. And I have another relative who will probably be passing away within the next year.
Whoa. Another 15 grand coming your way.
Oh my God. It just keeps getting worse.
Are you
just
sure?
waiting for your relative to die?
Dude, listen. So you got to get your money somehow. Jesse, are you sure? Because Trevor will be in the money again soon.
I'm even more sure than I was before.
I think that you're making probably the right decision.
I think so too.
Yeah, Trevor. Oh.
I don't know. I'm just really disappointed about this whole thing, Jesse. I mean, I get it. You don't like castles.
Yep, that's it.
I don't think that's the whole issue.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, and that's how people go bankrupt after they win the lottery.
Oh my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Trevor wanted to call Jesse. She wasn't calling him back after their extravagant date that included a hot air balloon ride, dinner at a castle where he even dressed up in a suit of armor.
And set sat down and ate the entire dinner in the armor.
That's pretty cool.
I
It's
mean, that's
pretty
dedication
sweet.
to.
Yeah.
The child in me, like,
I want to do that very badly. But the reason she wasn't calling back was because he spent a ton of money on that date.
Yeah.
And it was money that he got in inheritance. A big, huge inheritance, according to him. $15,000. Pretty much spent it all on the date. And she just didn't really think he makes the best decisions.
Which is too bad because, like he brought up, he's got other relatives that are going to die.
Yeah.
So he's got more dates that he can do for you.
What a terrible
Money in the bank.
Oh my God.
Aging relatives that have some cash. Money in the bank.
And I guarantee if any of his relatives find out about what he did, he's written out of every will.
Not getting the money.
Mm-mm.
So she didn't want to go out with him again, and Trevor will have to wait until someone else dies to go on a date, I guess. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
A girl named Clarissa emailed us for a second date update saying that she went out with a guy about a month ago.
Okay.
And now she's finally ready to get back in touch with him.
After a month?
Yeah, I don't know why she would wait a whole month. Either she's playing the really, really slow game.
Yeah, I've heard of the month rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or two, she's superstitious and only wants to talk to him on the 13th of every month. Just to be safe. I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh my God.
Clarissa, is that true?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, good witch name for sure.
Clarissa, boy, let's travel. You're on a broomstick, Clarissa?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh no, she regrets calling in.
Help me out. Yeah.
So we'll get to it in just a second. But first, Clarissa, tell us about the guy that you want us to call today. What's his name?
His name's Matthew.
Okay.
And we met on Coffee Meets Bagel a month ago.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Coffee Meets Bagel.
Yeah, they were on Shark Tank.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that one about again? What's that dating app about?
So it's like a normal dating app, except you have to pay for a subscription. So I've been on a lot of the free ones, and I thought that if I paid for a subscription, I'd find like better quality guys, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
It is true. You pay like $5 a month, and boom, a whole new world of dating opens up. I hear. I can't.
Yeah, you've never done it.
Not tried.
You're not swiping on Jose on Coffee Meets Bagel.
That makes sense, because if the guy's willing to pay to meet, then he must at least have a job.
I'm serious.
Or
Or
a trust
just,
fund.
invest. I was thinking more invested in the process, right? Like you're taking it more seriously, like Jose said.
Rather than Tinder, where you're just trying to hook up with people.
So what was that like when you hit up Matthew? I mean, did you contact him first?
I did. What stood out to me about Matthew is that, first of all, he's really handsome. Like, not in a conventional way, which is something that I love, I guess.
Unconventionally handsome?
So he's ugly.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying that.
Not at all, not at all. He has this really cute crooked nose that I find so endearing.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought for sure she was going to say super old. Because handsome and old people go together. I usually say hot, but, you know.
Sounds like he has like a prominent bridge.
Yeah. So what did you and Matthew do?
So we went out to coffee.
Oh.
Hence Coffee Meets Bagel. Yeah.
Is that a requirement of the website that you have to get coffee?
Stick with the theme.
And you have to eat bagels on the first date?
Partnership with like Starbucks.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love coffee. So I was really happy that we decided to go out. And also I felt kind of like safer going out during the day, if that makes any sense, because there's a way for you to get to know the person better.
I think it's always so brave to go on a first date with someone you don't know without alcohol.
Yeah,
I do.
That alone.
Like, I don't think I could do it, man. I'm always really impressed.
Even if it's a breakfast date, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
We're taking
mimosas
shots
or
or
something.
So how did coffee with Matthew go?
It went really well. He told me about what happened to his nose, and apparently it got broken because his 4-year-old nephew punched him.
Okay.
Oh, so your future boyfriend got beat up by a child, and that's cool.
But like super cute.
Super cute, or it says a lot about his family dynamic. But okay.
Like, so I punched him back.
Yeah.
He punched the baby. No.
No.
So anyway, so I told him that I was going to get my wisdom teeth taken out the following week. And, that I was really nervous about it. And he offered to drive me there and pick me up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, you agree? You felt not safe enough to go get a drink at night with this man, but you're going to let him pick you up when you're in a state where you don't remember anything? Like,
Well, you just talked about how you don't like being sober on first dates, Brooke, so she's just following your lead.
I know, but we went from like 0 to 120 miles per hour.
Okay.
Like, so wait, did he actually do it? Did he take you to your wisdom teeth appointment?
Yes. So he drove me there the following week and picked me up, I think.
Yeah.
Have you never seen a YouTube video of people after they get their wisdom teeth out?
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
But a baby punched him, so she probably cried
Yeah.
while she was drugs. Probably fine.
Good point, Alexis.
No, but like, you always say something stupid after you get your wisdom teeth out. Like, you're.
I know. I just needed someone. He honestly was the only person available.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But it was really sweet. I got there fine. I know he picked me up, but I don't know what happened after or how I got home.
Oh, God. Oh, my
I hope
God.
it was by him, but of course you don't. Wait, you haven't heard from him since then?
So you did something while you were high.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I texted him after just being like, thanks so much, for getting me home.
Yeah.
I hope everything was okay and I didn't do anything weird or whatever. And he just never got back to me, and that's been a month ago.
That's it.
Oh,
You said
no.
something, you did something.
Yeah, but it's forgivable. I mean, it's not like this guy doesn't know she was under anesthesia for
Right.
wisdom teeth.
I don't know. She could have the truth serum and it said some really
No.
offensive stuff.
I don't know.
Mhm.
But props to you for going a whole month without texting him. I couldn't do that.
I'm interested to know what you did or said while you were high on anesthesia. So, I think we all are. Let's play a song. We'll come back and we'll call Matthew and we'll try and get you your second date update. Okay, Clarissa?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're talking with Clarissa, who went out with a guy named Matthew on a coffee date. She ended up liking him so much that she trusted him to take her to and pick her up from her wisdom teeth appointment.
That's a big
questionable.
responsibility.
Yeah. So that happened, and afterwards, he's not calling her back.
He hasn't even texted her to check in and see
No.
if she's okay.
Now, Clarissa, I know that after you got your wisdom teeth out, you were on the anesthesia, you don't remember a lot, but is there anything that you do remember from it that might explain why he's avoiding you?
So I have a very blurry memory of me possibly drooling on him.
Okay.
That's okay.
I mean, that's fine.
Expected,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Right.
Well, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. It seems kind of typical.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure it happens to everybody.
Yeah. But I think I also I'm not sure, but maybe I tried to kiss him too. I'm really not sure.
Oh.
I think also okay. I mean, what is this guy expecting when he's going to pick somebody up from wisdom
I agree with
teeth?
Brooke.
Thank
He has a
you.
bloody mouth full of gauze.
Yeah.
It's not a good time for the first
He
kiss.
should be flattered.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's nasty.
Okay,
What is he, a
guys.
vampire?
I know.
What
That's a
does he
little...
want? Like, the whole reason people pick you up from the dentist is just so they can videotape
kiss
you
you?
and go viral. Like, they know you're going to do something crazy and weird.
Wow. Okay, bro.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
Thank you,
very
Alexis.
I mean, it could be a lot for a guy to handle the second time that you interact with someone. That's all we're saying. But let's find out, okay? We'll see what he's thinking. We're going to call Matthew right now. You ready, Clarissa?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to dial the number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Matthew?
Yeah?
Hi, I'm calling from Dr. Sherman's office.
Oh, my God.
You picked up a female patient of ours recently, and while you were in the lobby, our receptionist said she saw you steal a handful of pens.
Jeffrey, stop
We would like those back, please.
You're from a doctor's office?
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you remember this.
All right. Well, Jeffrey, you need to come clean.
I got to be honest, I
People
wasn't
here.
expecting him to answer that.
Yeah.
I agree. That was me.
Sorry, Matthew. I'm not really calling from the dentist. My name is Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I'm doing something called a second date update.
Okay.
Somehow this just got weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way that works is if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll get in contact with them for you to try and figure out what went wrong. And so you recently went out with a woman named Clarissa.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, Clarissa emailed us because she says that she had a great time with you and really likes you and really appreciates that you would take her home after she got oral surgery, and she's hoping that she can see you again.
I don't think it's the best idea that we go out. I mean, I don't know what you guys know. Did she tell you what happened?
She told us that you picked her up. I mean, you guys went on a date first. You went and got coffee. She told us about that and had a great time. And she said she really thought that you were handsome and that there was a connection.
Yeah, I mean, we had a nice time, and she seemed great, but when I went to pick her up, she was drugged, obviously, after the surgery. And the whole way home, she was just saying crazy stuff, and I don't know, I just don't know if it's the best idea if we see each other again.
Okay.
That's what we kind of thought, to be honest.
Yeah.
But what could she have said? She was drugged up.
What
Like you knew she was.
Yeah, what'd you expect?
Clarissa doesn't remember pretty much anything that happened during the ride home, so could you maybe explain a little bit?
This is really embarrassing, but while I was driving the whole way home, she kept making jokes about my height.
Are you wait?
super tall, or are you
Is that an issue for you? Like an area of where you're self-conscious?
I'm 5'7". I'm not that short. I'm taller than she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And normally I wouldn't necessarily care, but she was relentless about it. She was making jokes about it, like the entire way home.
What was she saying?
You're so tiny. You're like my tiny little Uber driver.
But she was drugged. It wasn't really her. I mean, anesthesia is different than alcohol, right? With alcohol, I feel like you're still yourself. Anesthesia, you become who knows what your brain is doing.
Yeah, can't you give her a break for that?
I mean, she said I needed a booster seat.
Okay.
Come on.
Like an Uber in one of those little smart cars.
Yeah.
Dude, she's obviously attracted to you. She told us again and again how handsome you are, how excited she was about going out with you.
Now I know how that 4-year-old nephew hit you in the nose because you guys are the same height.
Look down on you.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Matthew.
He does not think it's funny.
I know.
That's why
I'm
he's
sorry.
not
I
calling
don't mean
her
to
back.
pile on.
We tell jokes on this show, just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I realize that.
Sorry.
And I was surprised, I guess, just because I was willing to give her the benefit of the doubt in the beginning, but she just kept going. She went the whole time, basically the whole way home. She was singing the Oompa Loompa song to me when I tried to bring her in the house.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Did you happen to catch any of this on video, perchance?
I didn't. I was the only one there.
Oh.
But if it had been on video, that would have been the end of me. That would have been like a viral video about how tiny I am.
Oh, buddy. I mean, here's the thing. You have met her. We've only talked to her for a little bit. And even in that time, she seems like a lovely person who would never purposely hurt someone's feelings.
I don't know. She's a height shamer.
Yeah,
I mean, aren't all women? I care.
Actually,
I mean,
that is a thing. Women are like 6 foot or above.
Exactly.
Right?
You just have to take it and accept it. But you're okay.
Dude, some of the hottest guys I've dated were short because they're not taken by the tall ones that look like supermodels.
I'm not that short. I'm 5'7". I don't know why you guys have to...
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
right. That's barely below average, I think. Barely.
Below 6 foot.
Well, look, Matthew, like, don't you want to at least give Clarissa a chance to explain herself a little bit?
I don't think it would matter. It was clearly on her mind. She obviously thinks it, so it was just coming out. You know, it's like the truth comes out when you're drunk. I think it's probably like the same type of thing.
I was thinking the same.
No,
man.
it is
Maybe
not
this
the
is what she
same.
thinks
People
deep down.
No,
Okay.
people see like little green aliens when they're coming off of their wisdom teeth. Like
Yeah.
it's not because they really believe in little green aliens.
I know, but there was no green alien. She was very accurate.
I
Well,
don't know. Give
I'm-
her a chance.
I'm not on anesthesia right now, but the truth is about to come out because I'm about to tell you, Matthew, that Clarissa's been on the other line listening and she wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
I am so sorry. I cannot even apologize enough. I am so sorry. I don't think you're short. I think you're like a short guy, but like I don't think you're short, like too short. You know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so sorry I did all of that. That is so mean of me.
You called me a hobbit 4 times.
I did not. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God, Clarissa, you were a bully.
I didn't know what I was saying. I was drugged up.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, but deep down, you must have had an issue with it because it's the only thing you talked about.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't on my mind, but it's not like a deal breaker at all.
It just sounds like, Matthew, like, I mean, I think she's being honest. She doesn't care about your height. I mean, it's something that she noticed. Just like I'm sure there was some sort of something that you noticed about her that she was probably self-conscious about. Like, don't let your own insecurities stand in the way of somebody that you think is cool.
Yeah, she sounds really sweet. She's not a height supremacist.
Is that a real term?
Oh, it is now.
Yeah, we just made it up. What do you say, Matthew? I mean, she's obviously very, very remorseful about what happened and doesn't feel that way about you, really wants to get to know you. And with that said, would you be willing to give her another shot? Because we'll pay for you guys to go out on one more date.
You're not sending us to an amusement park where I'll be too short for the ride.
Look at you, Matthew, coming with
There
the
we
jokes.
go.
I like
There's
it.
the sense of humor.
Yeah.
What do you say? One more date on us.
One more date on you guys, and she wears flats.
Hey, there we go.
What do you think, Clarissa?
I love flats. They're super comfy.
All right. Now, Clarissa, sing us out. Oompa, loompa, doompa dee. No?
Oh my God.